All right, so these are some 12-inch C-clamps here. Let's see, can we go back? Okay, there's some, I have two of these 12-inch C-clamps, and at some point we lost the shoe, foot, whatever you call it, and I found out McMaster Car sells them. So you measure the size of the ball end, and then you order these to fit. Well, these, you can see there's no way they'll sit. They go all the way in. Can I zoom in here? So there would be no pivoting. So they're just too deep. Now what holds them on is a little keeper ring that goes into that groove. I took it out. So what to do? Well, when you have a machine shop and a Kearney and Trecker, what I made was, let me focus on that. So I got to cut this off and grind the back of it, but I made a little spacer with the 1/2 inch diameter that this is. You see that? So I'll show the machining. I'll probably just speed up the machining, but that's pretty cool. I actually made one already, and this is the second one. I didn't have to adjust anything. Well, we'll find out if this one works too, but I didn't have to adjust anything. This one's exactly like the first one I made. And that fits into this, well, so I actually milled this out because you can see the bottom. I don't know if you can really see that, but the bottom is like they drilled it with a drill bit, so it's tapered. And I want it to be flat, so this, when that's flat, it'll sit down in the pocket. So I actually set this up in the mill. I have that videoed too, so you can see that. Pretty basic. I just probed the center and then ran like a helical mill tool path down into there and flattened it out. So anyway, I'll be back in a second with the finished product. All right, so this is the finished product. I just cut it off and then touched it on the belt sander. But you can see the pocket for the ball end, and then that sits in the bottom of this. See, this is the one that I flattened out in the bottom. I know it's hard to see, but so this will get pressed in like that, and then that will be the pivot point. All right, so hold on. All right, let's see if we can press this in. That looks pretty good. Now that's pressed in there. So hold on, I'm gonna get the keeper ring. All right, let's see if we can do this. So this is the little ring that goes in there that keeps it on. Well, that went in. Well, that was easy. All right, let's see if this goes on. Yeah. So there we go. Now we have lots of pivot. All right. So now I'm back to 2 with pivoty feet. Cool beans.